on. Excuse me. Sorry. Is that my flight? No, it's not. Okay. Welcome to the Peru vlog. How exciting. So, hey, welcome to Atlanta. It's currently 9:15. I start boarding at 9:25. I'm in the Priority Pass Lounge. There are like 40 million people in here. I have mac and cheese with soy chorizo. I have an elote dip and I have pasta salad. I have 15 minutes to fucking scarf this down. And I'm hungry and they were full, so I didn't even get off the waiting list until like 9 o'clock. And I could have reserved a pre-reserved a spot for $15. Absolutely not. What's the point then? So, BRB. Exit row status. We are on our way to a custom sweatshirt shop. You never know what they're gonna look like. Okay, now we're gonna have various clips of us exploring the city of Cusco. So this was at a coffee shop. It was like above the town. It was very cute. And then this is us walking into different shops to look at things to buy. This one had really cool, like, cultural significant things. Later you'll see me look at some coins. Very cool souvenirs and things to find. Okay, now we're gonna come up on the Inca Chicana, which is an Incan cross. This is really cool because this basically represents a relationship between the universe and life. So that's what it is right here. And it's a very cool meaning because it shows the three realms of life, so the lower world, the middle world, and the upper world. And it was very interesting to learn about this. I learned about it at Macchu Picchu, and I think I have a clip of what that kind of looks like and what that represents within the stonework at Macchu Picchu. And this was a cute little dog, and they sold this dog poncho. They sold it at the shop. It was adorable. And then this is us at lunch. It was a vegan cafe. It was really good. We had a vegan ceviche. Absolutely delicious. It was made from potato. It was nothing like I had before, and it was very flavorful. And I think this and what we ate tomorrow is going to be like my favorite meals that I had on this trip. But look at this view. It was just absolutely incredible. Now we're going to a chocolate making class. Here she is. This is a chocolate making class. Here's a little preview of the class. I'm gonna shoot a whole separate video on it, so you can find that on my YouTube page. After this, we went to dinner, and this dinner was not the best, I won't lie. The chef is a Michelin star chef. However, the meal was very bland and overly sweet. So this was a guac that they had. It was very different. And then those were like potato, like croquettes. And then we also ordered a gnocchi, and it was so sweet. I didn't take a video of it. But that was the rest of day one. Hello everyone, good morning. Buenos dias. It's day two. I just don't like talking to the camera in front of my sister and her friends. Therefore, maybe I'll be doing a lot of voiceovers. But I'm by myself because I came to pick up all the chocolate from our chocolate class yesterday. So I have all of our chocolates in hand. I got a juice, a mango smoothie, and now I'm heading back to the hotel because we have a taxi coming at 9:30. I don't know what the town name is, but it's like right outside of Macchu Picchu because that's where we're staying tonight. Should go to Macchu Picchu tomorrow. So we have a taxi that's taking us there and making like stops along the way. Also, everything here is like on a hill, some sort of incline, and the elevation is already bad enough, so I'm always just like out of breath is what I've noticed, and it's hard to breathe. Welcome to another day of an adventure. I'm so glad to be out here by myself. They were all like, you're gonna go by yourself? We don't want to send you anywhere by yourself. I was like, babe, we're in Cusco, Peru. It's fine. I'll be okay, I swear. So, this is the hotel our street is on. The street our hotel is on. It's so beautiful. Yes, very excited to be here, excited to drive 3+ hours get to Machu Picchu with all the stops we're gonna make along the way at salt mines and whatnot. So get ready for a day of adventure. Okay, this is us on the route to Ollantaytambo. Very, very beautiful scenic drive. Absolutely nuts with the amount of mountains you're surrounded by. Our first stop was this textile factory. Our taxi driver was amazing. He was the best. He knew where everything was, and he gave us the rundown on everything we would be doing. So at this factory, we had these ladies who would take the sheared alpaca or sheep fur, and they essentially dye it and make yarn from it. And here she was showing us how to clean it and how they cleaned it, and I'm going to do a whole separate video on this too because I have an array of videos on the process of it. Then, ultimate side adventure, our taxi driver was like, do you guys want to go ziplining? And the three in the back were like, yeah, absolutely. I said, no way. So they're gearing up to go ziplining, and this is like the area we're in. So beautiful. I'm just skeptical of zip lines. I don't trust them. I also don't trust bungee jumping. However, I will skydive. Fun fact. The person that was like helping them with the zip line, he gave them a rundown on the history and things when they got to the other side. So there were like 2 courses essentially. They got to the zip line down, and very amazing experience for them. And it was so beautiful to look at. The climb back from the bottom where they landed back to the top was incredibly difficult, let me tell you. I went down there so I can get videos of them, so they better be grateful. Here's a clip. So that was very fun and cool. Our next stop were the salt mines, and this was very, very interesting to see. And I was able to buy salt that comes from these mines, so I have a bunch of packets now at home. So the Mara salt mines were built between 500 and 1100 AD by Wari civilization, and then Incas later expanded the mines and oversaw the production of collecting the salt. The salt is known for its pink color, which comes from the mountain water, and has a milder taste than regular table salt, and it's often used to flavor meats and other vegetables. The mine is now looked after local communities who still continue to harvest, and I was able to buy some bags of salt to bring back. Here's just some facts about the place and the history behind it. And then there's 4,500 little wells located there, which is really cool. And the water here is 8 to 9 times saltier than seawater is. And it's harvested with a piece of wood and placed in small baskets once the sun evaporates the water, leaving the salt crystals within the mines. So in this clip, you'll be able to see the stream from where the water comes from. So it runs down a mountain. That's where it originates from, and it's rich in minerals and salt that's deposited from prehistoric lakes. So from mountain lake glaciers, essentially, is where this water is coming from. And then it's depositing itself within these wells. This is us at our lunch spot. Lunch was absolutely incredible, and this view was just breathtaking. And there was a rainbow, which we think was a sign from Josh. That's something my sister wanted to see the whole time we were there. So this is just a little overview of what our restaurant looked like, and so delicious. They had a whole vegan, vegetarian menu. Absolutely incredible view. And now we're gonna go to the Marae. These are Incan ruins within the Sacred Valley, so it's called the Marae, and it's mind-boggling because no one knows how this originated or how this got here, because Incans didn't have a written language, and there's a lot of theories behind what this is and how it got here. I personally believe that it was aliens. Other people agree with me. I'm not crazy for it, but I think this was definitely some sort of agricultural land, and I think aliens landed here and built it. Here's another look at the rainbow. It followed us the whole way back to Ollantaytambo. It was very beautiful to see. Here's just a little town that we saw from the side of the road, within the valley. Absolutely incredible. Such a cool thing to see, and a way to look at how people are living and what their environment is like. This is their everyday life. Absolutely insane to think about. And then here's us in the city at night. We were getting dinner. Everyone was tired. And now we're getting ready to go to bed and go to Macchu Picchu. So end of day 2.